Chapter 9. My Breaking In. When I was 4 years old, Squire Gordon came to look at me. He examined my eyes, my mouth, and my legs. I walked, trotted, and galloped before him. He liked me and said,
"When he has been well broken in, he will do very well."
My master said he would break me in himself, as he should not like me to be frightened or hurt. Breaking in means to teach a horse to wear a saddle and bridle, and to quietly carry on his back a man, woman, or child in just the way they wish. Besides this, he has to learn to wear a collar, a crupper, a breeching, and to stand still while they are put on. Then to have a cart fixed behind, so that he cannot walk or trot without dragging it after him. And he must go fast or slow, just as his driver wishes. He must never start at what he sees, nor speak to other horses, nor bite, nor kick, nor have any will of his own, but always do his master's will, even though he may be very tired or hungry. And once his harness is on, he may neither jump for joy nor lie down for weariness. So you see, this breaking in is a great thing. It started with the bit and bridle. The bit is a piece of cold, hard steel strapped fast over the head, under the throat, round the nose, and under the chin. My mother always wore one when she went out, and so did all grown-up horses. So with the nice oaths, my master's pats, kind words, and gentle ways, I got to wear my bit and bridle. Then came the saddle. My master put it on my back very gently, made the girths fast under my body, patting and talking to me all the time. He did a little leading about every day, and finally he got on my back and rode me round the meadow on the soft grass. It felt queer, but I felt rather proud to carry my master, and soon I became accustomed to it. Next was putting on the iron shoes. My master went with me to the smith's forge to see that I was not hurt. The blacksmith took my foot and cut away some of the hoof. Then taking a piece of iron, the shape of my foot, he clapped it on and drove some nails through the shoe into my hoof, so that the shoe was firmly on. My feet felt very stiff and heavy, but in time I got used to it. There were still more new things to wear. A stiff heavy collar just on my neck, a bridle with blinkers so that I could see only straight in front of me, a small saddle with a crupper strap that went right under my tail. Finally, I was sent to the neighboring farmer's meadow, which was skirted on one side by the railway. I shall never forget the first train that ran by. I was feeding quietly when I heard a strange sound at a distance, and before I knew whence it came, with a rush and a clatter, and a puffing out of smoke, a long black train of something flew by, and was gone almost before I could draw my breath. I turned and galloped to the farther side of the meadow, as fast as I could go, and there I stood snorting with astonishment and fear. I thought it very dreadful, but the cows went on eating very quietly and hardly raised their heads as the black frightful thing came puffing and grinding past. For the first few days I could not feed in peace, but as I found that this terrible creature never came into the field, or did me any harm, I began to disregard it and cared as little about the passing of a train as the cows and sheep did. I was now ready to work for my master. My mother gave me some valuable advice. She told me the better I behaved, the better I would be treated, and that it was wisest always to do my best to please my master. "But," said she, "there are a great many kinds of men. I hope you will fall into good hands, but a horse never knows who may buy him or who may drive him. It is all a chance for us, But still I say, do your best wherever it is and keep up your good name. From Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. Adapted. Trotted, moved at a speed faster than a walk. Bridle, a harness fitted on the horse's head to restrain or guide its movements. Crupper, a strap from the back of a saddle passing under the horse's tail to prevent the saddle from slipping forward. Breeching, a strong leather strap passing round the hindquarters of a horse harnessed to a vehicle and enabling the horse to push backwards. Start, here, a sudden movement of surprise or alarm. Harness, a set of straps and fittings by which a horse or other animal is fastened to a cart or a plough. Weariness, extreme tiredness. Girths, straps, belts. Queer, strange, accustomed, get used to. Forge, workshop. Hoof, entire foot of a horse. Blinkers, leather pieces attached to the bridle to prevent sideways vision. Skirted, bordered, went past close to the edge of something. Snorting, breathing in with a loud sound. Dreadful, frightful. Grinding, of a sound harsh and grating. Disregard, take no notice of.